Welcome. Welcome to Buddha Ron Tarot. The following lesson today is Archangel Michael Lesson. When you go about your day, let's say a winter day, you might wear a raincoat, a sweater, a hat, maybe even take out an umbrella. So you're basically protecting yourself from the elements. What you might be missing is a daily practice of protecting yourself on a spiritual level. I basically I'm calling this Archangel Michael, but I use two sources to protect myself every day, sometimes twice a day, and that's Archangel Michael as well as the Holy Spirit. If you feel called to call upon Jesus, Mother Mary, whoever you identify in your belief system or religious practice, uh, would not matter. It's basically you're calling upon the God source or God to protect you from the elements on a spiritual level. Uh, if you don't do this, uh, or should I say, if you do this, you might see a difference in your energy levels by the end of the day. And these positive changes caused by you doing this protection uh, every day will actually help you manifest even more joyful and abundant times in your life. What happens is it's not just uh, you might end up, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. You might be dragging during the day. Let's say it's 3 o'clock, it's been a hard day at work, and you're dragging. What's happening is, and you'll recognize this, is that somebody is draining your energy. So uh, you need to be aware of that. And sometimes you need to then do this additional step and do it again. However, it's not just people or events, it's also your own uh, emotions. If you have guilt or if you have anger, then those are emotions that will drain your energy. Just like I did a prior lesson to this entitled Consumption, and I had mentioned about the earthquake in Venezuela and seeing the media, and you see all the horror and destruction, people crying. If you absorb this into your system without processing, it will drain your energy. And when your energy is low, what do you expect to attract? So, shielding yourself to protect yourself is a good way to protect not only your energy, but also on a spiritual level. If you leave your aura protected, uh, then less can penetrate it and move into the physical. So you're preventing certain things from actually occurring if you don't allow this negative energy to even first be introduced into your physical uh, space. So I do two practices depending on what I expect during the day. I don't do the more complicated version, but if I need to, I will. I actually call upon Archangel Michael. That's my preference. Again, whatever your preference, if you want Jesus, the Holy Spirit, whoever, I visualize Archangel Michael with a shield and a sword walking beside me, handling all my business on a spiritual level. So nothing can come near me. On a more simple base, you use colors. You envision from Archangel Michael or the Holy Spirit, just call upon them, or Jesus, just call upon them and visualize white light or a golden light to surround yourself with protection energy. And if you're looking for healing energy, then surround yourself with green colors. And there's nothing saying you can't have all three colors. You can have uh, as many colors as you want or you feel that you need. Uh, so it's a matter before you start, you should be grounded. So I'm not sure what your daily practice is. Maybe uh, you decide before I step out of the door, you're standing on the ground. Just ground yourself. Or if you do a daily practice of meditation and your feet are on the ground and you're envisioning starting your meditation, this is the best time to start before the day goes. And if you feel that the day has dragged on and is becoming a little more challenging, then let's say at 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, or after a certain individual has come into your office and aggravated you or heightened your emotions, then you might want to again ground yourself and surround yourself with this energy. And I'm telling you, you will affect the outcome on the 3D, because there's no way you're going to manifest good stuff if you're vibrating at a lower level, and you're drained. You feel like your energy levels are so low that you want to just go home and sleep. Uh, Sleep is actually a good way to recharge yourself, and that's why the next morning you're ready for the next day. But all it takes is 2 hours at work, and you've already been depleted by working with certain customers, by working with certain employees, your boss, whoever. So this is a practice. If you again, it's all through intent. I promise you, Source will protect you, and it will affect how you maneuver through the day, and you will see differences. Again, if you started this with a journal, uh, you might note, wow, my day wasn't so bad anymore, or this hasn't, or this stopped happening, or I feel more excited, I'm getting more creative. uh, so this will help develop not only your spiritual growth but the awareness to recognize these elements. Again, if you like, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.